All right, let's get started with this. So Matt Walsh, so one of my boys, Ben, sent me this video, and I saw the first second of this video. Guys, and I was like, I can't watch this. Like, I can't watch it unless I'm with the boys on stream. Like, unless we're with the boys on stream, I can't watch this shit by myself, bro. So we're gonna watch this, bro. And I don't know if you guys have seen it before. If you have, that's cool. If you haven't, whatever. Let's watch it. I saw the first second of this clip. My girl comes in and she's like, is that a guy or is that a girl? And I said, I don't know, but I'm gonna figure it out tonight on stream. And we're gonna figure out what the fuck's happening, bro. What the fuck is going on with our society? Now, if you run business, bro, maybe I should run an LGBT store, bro. Who wants to run an LGBT store? That shit's probably fire, bro. You guys should go out here and like buy the domain lgbtpride.com or some shit. I don't know. Can you sell that stuff, or is it considered political, bro? I don't know. Maybe damn, somebody should be running a transgender store, bro. I don't know. It's up to you. All right, let's get started, boys and girls. Let's watch this shit. See what the heck's going on with the this society. But here's the thing. I'll be honest with you guys. The reason I'm okay with this, and the reason, like, I love Sneako's content, I love Tate's content, I love a ton of like all this red pill content. But here's the thing, guys. I'm losing brain cells watching this shit, bro. I'm losing brain cells watching this bullshit. I want to talk about like business and fucking entrepreneurship and life and like stuff that's meaningful. But there comes a time in every man's life where he's got to just watch this shit, because it's going to give me a real understanding of what is happening in the world. One of which, I've been so under a rock doing my own thing, honestly, making money, making moves, building connections, building relationships, that I haven't experienced this, right? I haven't experienced the pleb mentality in such a long time that I need to be exposed to it, right? I need a little bit of this radiation in my system so that I can feel human again, right? I need to feel human again. I need to feel like a peasant. I haven't felt like a peasant in like half a decade. So I got to feel like a peasant real quick. But this is motivating to me because, you know, it tells me that most people don't use their head. I don't know what I'm up to, but I'll give you my first impression. All right? I'll give you my first impression. My first impression is this girl right now. I'm assuming it's a girl. Is it a girl? I don't know. She's like looking at him like, oh, what a pity soul. And then here we have Matt Walsh just being an absolute G, just because he is a G. And guys, don't forget, Balenciaga shirts are evil, right? They're evil. Don't forget. They are part of the patriarchy. Let's watch this shit.
Of these things, how do I know if I'm a woman? You know,
That's a great question.
Hey everyone, quick announcement. Ecom Society is finally live. As you guys know, e-commerce is a multi-billion-dollar opportunity. When I got started in 2017 making money through e-commerce, it was a little bit taboo, it was a little bit weird. Nowadays, 2025, Shopify, having your own little store on the internet, making an extra $20,000, $30,000 online is real. I've decided to aggregate all of the best people that I know, whether it's TikTok shops, Google ads, Amazon FBA, Facebook ads, into one location with AI tools, product research tools, winning store methodologies, a good community, and all the necessary resources that you have and need to succeed in e-commerce. The opportunity is real. This Web 2 movement of people making money online is not going away. You have to realize that times are changing and you need to adapt. So all you need to do, click the link below. I'll see you inside.
That's a great question, bro. Hang on, I gotta move this shit down here, bro. I gotta move this shit right here, bro. How the fuck? I need to move this chat, guys. I need a W in the chat. Give me a W in the chat. I'm still figuring out this shit, guys. Somebody said, Luke, have you tried mushrooms, DMT? Yeah, I have. I've done all that shit. Anyways, let's start. Somebody said, no, let's continue with business. Bro, I've been fucking running business all day long. I took a nap. I tanned. I went to the gym at fucking 5 in the morning. I checked some of my trades. We're fucking crushing that BTC short. I just want to watch this, bro. I want to feel like a peasant for a few minutes. So bear with me.
Fluidity of these things. How do I know if I'm a woman? You know,
That's a great question.
I like scented candles. And
Yeah.
I've watched Sex and the City.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so how do I know?
Yeah, Matt, that question right there, like that question is
So unanswerable. That question is so unanswerable. I can't tell you. I can't tell you how unanswerable that question is.
like when it's asked with a lot of curiosity, right? That's the beginning of a lot of people's like gender identity development
All right, guys, I'm a woman. I'm officially a woman.
journeys.
If my mom who gave birth to me is a woman,
I'm sorry, bro. I can't even
And my
react
wife
to this
is a
shit,
woman.
right, bro?
though I haven't asked her. Maybe I should. But if they're all women, and also the boy who sits down with you and says, I think I'm a girl, actually is one, then what is a woman?
That's a great question. That's a great question. Let me not answer it and fucking go around in circles.
Yeah. Great question.
You know, I
I'm not
can't
a woman,
answer
so
it.
I can't really. Yeah. Great question. I'm not a woman, so
But you're a woman.
I can't really answer that.
I don't care
All right, so this is clips apparently. Okay, so that woman isn't a woman. She's some other shit. She's a bug.
if you think you're a sheepdog and you come into my store. It don't matter to me. Just don't come in and try to shove that shit down my throat.
If it makes someone feel better, what about their feelings?
I don't give a shit about their
I love this old timer, bro. He's a G, bro. I don't give a fuck how you feel. I am not responsible for your fucking feelings.
don't matter to me. Just don't come in and try to shove that shit down my throat.
If it makes someone feel better, what about their feelings?
Bro, have you guys been to fucking New York City or Washington, D.C. during Pride Week? Have you guys been to that shit during Pride Week? That shit's fucking insane, dude. They're like on you like 24/7, dude. 24/7. It's insane.
Feelings.
I don't give a shit about their feelings. I'm old.
What about in the Star Wars universe?
Bro, can we just hang on. Can we just go back to this for a second, bro? I need to understand. I need to understand the fucking logic of this shit.
What is a woman?
Let me not answer that because I can't answer it.
Yeah. Great question. I'm not a woman, so
You can't really answer that because you're not a woman. Okay, what is a cat? What is a cat? Can I answer what a cat is? Or a fucking dog? Can I say what a dog is? Or can I not say what a dog is because I'm not a dog? This woman needs some mentorship. Some mentorship.
I can't really answer that.
I like this old timer,
I don't
bro.
care if you think you're a sheepdog and you come into my store. It don't matter to me. Just don't come in and try to shove
This man said a sheepdog, bro.
that shit down my throat.
If it makes someone feel better, what about their feelings?
I don't give a shit about their feelings. I'm
Bro,
old.
Love it.
What about in
I don't give a shit. I'm old. You know what that means, bro? You know what that means? That he realized when he got old that it doesn't fucking matter what some peasant ass motherfucker says in the comment section. Because he realized none of these people are gonna pay his bills. Nobody gives a fuck what he does all day, when he dies. Nobody gives a shit. So why should he give a fuck, bro? He doesn't care. But he realizes that at an old age, bro. If you can realize this when you're fucking young, bro, you're unstoppable. Nobody can tell you shit, dude. W to the old man, bro.
the Star Wars universe? Jar Jar Binks, pansexual, do you think? Transgender?
Why would I even care?
Bro, the guy doesn't even know what this man's talking about, bro.
If it's his truth.
Well, it ain't true.
You're not a scientist. You're not a gender studies major. Or are you?
No.
No? Okay. How do you know that you're a man?
How do I know that I'm a...
Because I got a big dick.
I guess because I got a dick.
No shit, bro. No shit. It's obvious. The logic is obvious. No wonder. Yeah, because I got a dick, bro.
So what?
W to the old man.
What is...
What, bro? Why can nobody answer this simple question? Why can nobody just tell me what is a woman, bro? What is a woman? I'm a proud feminist. I need to understand these truths in life, bro. I need to understand. I need a W for the old man, bro. That old man is G, bro. He's a G.
Is a woman.
What? This guy is about to say some bullshit. I don't even know who he is, but I'm looking at him right now and this man's offended. Look at him. He can't begin to understand why somebody would say such a horrific thing. Why would somebody ask such a question?
Why do you ask that question?
Because I want to know the fucking answer! That's why. Look at this guy's face, bro. Look at this condescending motherfucker's. Why do you want to know the answer to that question? Maybe because it's fucking important, so you guys quit shoving this bullshit ass tranny shit down our throat.
What is a woman?
Why do you ask that question?
I just really like to know.
What do you think the answer to that question?
Well, the answer is if you got a vagina, you're a woman originally, because nowadays you can mutilate that shit. If you got a dick, you're a man. Chromosomes, gender, blah, blah, blah. We all know this shit.
Question is.
I love how he's playing the reverse role. I love how he's playing the reverse role just to not answer something, bro. Look at all the fucking books he has in the back, bro. As if he's some sort of smart fuck.
Well, I'm asking. That's why I came to a college professor who's... This
This is what you do. You're more educated, bro. Give me the fucking answer.
This is what you do.
Look at him. He's upset, bro. This man is fundamentally upset. Hit me with a W, chat. Come on.
What other kinds of answers have you gotten?
What? Tell me, what other answers have you received? What other answers have you received regarding this before I don't give you my fucking opinion? Because you'll be able to destroy me with fucking facts the moment I mention them? Ah, bro. He's angry, bro. This dude's pissed. I love this dude, bro. I love this guy, Matt, bro. Shout out to you for sitting down with these clowns.
A lot of like this, where you're not answering, and I've gotten a lot of that. So
I think it's interesting that you say that some of the people you've interviewed have been reluctant to answer it, and
I think it has a lot to do with your personality and how aggressive you are and how condescending you are and how ununderstanding you are.
I think that has a lot to do with the questions that preceded it and the way that you've conducted yourself in the interview.
Now, these guys are going to attack. Instead of answering a basic ass question, bro. Just a basic ass question. A basic ass question. Before answering a basic ass question, you know what they're going to tell you? Yeah, but you're a sexist. You're a homophobe. You're a trans queer hater. Or whatever it is. This is the bullshit that we're dealing with. Right now it's all about personal attacks.
And the way that you've conducted yourself in the interview.
how have I conducted myself?
How do you think you've conducted yourself?
You
Well,
just really don't want to answer the questions, do you?
I came today very willing and enthusiastic about answering questions about women's and gender sexuality studies, which is...
the guy wants to answer the questions that he wants to answer. Somebody said, you watched this before? I ain't watched this before. This shit's predictable, bro. This shit's just predictable. It's obvious. It makes complete sense. how these people think. They all think the same, bro. Like we fundamentally come to an agreement that this is how people operate.
About answering questions about women's and gender sexuality studies, which is
So
the
you
work that I
wanted
do.
you wanted to answer questions about women's studies, and so shouldn't the first
Shouldn't the first thing we define before we talk about women's gender studies is, can we define what a woman is? And this is a problem with a lot of arguments that we have nowadays, ladies and gentlemen, is the lack of concrete definitions, right? Everything is bullshit. Everything is, what do you call it? Everybody has their own definitions for everything, right? Nothing is what it is. It's all dumb. And everybody can have an opinion. Therefore, nothing is real. Nothing is true. This guy's a gender study professor. Imagine that, bro. Imagine that.
Sexuality studies, which is
so
the
you
work
wanted
that I
to
do.
you wanted to
Guaranteed he's gay too.
answer questions about women's
Guaranteed he's gay. I don't know his name. If you guys can find his name and figure out if the guy's gay, I can probably put fucking money on that.
studies, and so shouldn't the first answer you should be able to provide is what exactly is a woman?
Well,
Context.
for me, it's actually a really simple answer.
Yeah, it's a very simple answer that I haven't answered in the last minute and a half when I was asked, what is a woman?
And that's a person who identifies as a woman.
But what are they identifying as?
As a woman.
It's crazy, bro. The fact that this is happening in society nowadays is unfucking believable, bro. Does this, hey guys, for the people that are in other countries, not like in the US or in Canada and shit, is this normal? Like, is this normal in your countries, bro? Is this normal in the places where you live? Tell me the country that you live in and if this shit's normal, because I'm actually curious. I cannot fathom that this is taking place in every country around the world. It makes no sense to me. What country are you from, and is this shit happening in your country?
But what is that?
As a woman.
Do you know what a circular definition is?
As a woman.
Do you know what a circular definition is?
I do.
Bro, watch this guy just get hella pissed, bro.
It's sort of like what you're doing right now, where a woman is a woman.
Mm-hmm. Well, because you're seeking what we would call in my field of work an essentialist definition
Yeah, an essentialist definition so that we can agree on before we go into a topic.
of gender. I think it sounds like you would like me to give you a set of
I don't-
biological or cultural characteristics.
Not cultural. Cultural is women chopping off their titties and implanting a penis. Cultural is when dudes say, I'm a woman, and go and chop their dicks off and want us all to agree on that worldview when we all know it's horseshit. It's horseshit. It's dumb. We all know this. It's common sense. But clearly, it's not common sense. It's just sensical. But it ain't fucking common, apparently.
To give you a set of
I don't-
biological or cultural characteristics that are associated with one gender or the other.
I'm not seeking any type of definition. I'm just seeking a definition.
Yeah, and I gave you one.
Sure.
Oh shit, we got the blue-haired girl. I need to watch some of these interviews in full, bro. Not the short shit. Damn. Okay, blue-haired woman. Can we get some predictions here, ladies and gentlemen?
At what age can a child first begin to transition into
Guaranteed when as young as possible. Watch that.
another gender or identify themselves as a gender different from how they were born?
So here's the problem with this shit, guys. You can't drive till you're 18. You can't own guns till you're 18. You can't get a job, like a real job, without supervision till you're in your late teens. You can't do half of the fucking stuff in the world unless you're an adult. But the moment you want to mutilate your fucking dick and your testicles, now that's somehow acceptable for you to do it when you're a kid that has zero fucking clue about how the real world works. Zero. They're destroying our fucking culture, bro.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's
What research?
research and data that show that babies and infants.
I told you, bro. This bitch wants this shit done when these kids have zero ability to think. Dude, what were you fucking thinking about when you were fucking 4? Your balls didn't even drop, bro. You're watching fucking Power Rangers or some shit. Imagine that this is the cultural stuff that you're teaching people. Let me pull something up, bro. Let me pull something up. I want to show this shit to you guys. Fucking disgusting. Watch this shit, bro. Watch this. This I think happened. Let me see where it is. It's in Palm Springs, California. No fucking wonder. Okay, so here we have a little child strip dancing, strip teasing for fucking dollars. So here we have these two I don't know. Dude, tossing dollar bills to a kid for dancing on stage. He's gay. He's a pedophile. Look at him. Look at him just smiling, bro, with his little bullshit ass. Can you imagine, bro? Bro, look at this shit, bro. Tossing fucking dollar bills at children. Get this man's fucking nasty ass crack out of my fucking face. Look at this, bro. Guaranteed you half of them are hella gay. And they're obviously in California, so it makes you wonder. Look at this, a standing ovation, bro. A standing ovation for the degeneracy and pedophilia that exists in our country. This is the narrative that they're pushing, bro. I'm showing it to you in real time, bro. Look at all the money you just made. Look at all that. Look at all the money you just made. Look at that. Look at all that. My goodness. They're all gay, bro. That's a gay spot, hands down. Ain't no dude. Look at this shit. Ain't no dude clapping like this. That's masculine, bro. Look at this shit. Yeah, definitely gay.
Look at all that money you just made. Look at all that. My goodness. You just made yourself some money. Woo! Oh my. Look, and you got more money. That's all you.
Some pedophile shit, that's for sure, bro. So anyways, back to our Mark video so that you guys now understand that this shit's now being perpetrated to little children. Oh my goodness, bro. So anyway, so this bitch wants stuff pushed to infants, obviously. Why would she wait till they're well-formed individuals with trains of thought? That wouldn't happen.
Understand differences in gender.
I don't know if you've ever heard of people in the trans-abled community. These are people who are physically able-bodied but feel like they should be disabled or identify as such. For example, a man who has 2 arms but feels like he should have 1. If a man in this kind of marginalized community went to the doctor and said, I want to have my arm cut off, do you think that?
It wouldn't be done because it's lunacy, but you can chop off your dick. That's totally normal. It doesn't have
anything to do with gender identity.
You didn't answer the question.
My arm cut off. Do you think that?
Look at her face. What does that have to do with gender identity?
It doesn't have anything to do with gender identity.
Well, it's someone's self-identity, how someone identifies.
That's someone who has and I'll accept it as a mental diagnosis.
So here's what you're telling me, that you can chop off arms, right? You can chop off arms if you're trans disabled or some shit, but that's completely mentally insane. But the moment you want to chop off your dick, then that's normal.
A psychiatric condition. I don't even pretend to know what aptomenophilia is all about, but somehow it's the idea that you're fascinated or charmed by having a limb or part of a limb.
Like a dick? Like a dick? Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't subscribed already, make sure you subscribe. We are at an hour 20 on this stream. You guys know how we do it. We fucking run this shit from straight bottom all the way to the top.